I told my friend her miscarriage comment crossed a line. She laughed in my face and said I was being too sensitive. That's when I knew our 12-year friendship was about to end. Let me explain how we got here. My husband and I have been trying to have a baby for 3 years. 2 miscarriages, countless negative tests, fertility treatments that drained our savings and our hope. Last month, we finally got pregnant again. Made it past the first trimester for the first time ever. We were cautiously optimistic. I told my best friend Lindsay because she'd been there through everything. The crying, the doctor's appointments, the grief. She seemed happy for me, hugged me, said all the right things. Then last Saturday, she invited me to brunch with her other friends. Women I'd met a few times but didn't really know. We were sitting at the table when someone asked Lindsay about her new promotion. She started talking about how stressed she'd been at work. Then she looked directly at me and said, "Well, at least I'm not stressed about keeping a baby alive. That's gotta be exhausting." The table went quiet. I felt my face go hot. Did she really just say that? One of her friends let out this nervous laugh. Another one suddenly became very interested in her mimosa. I waited for Lindsay to apologize, to say she misspoke, to show any sign that she realized what she'd done. Instead, she just kept talking about her job like nothing happened. I excused myself to the bathroom and stood there shaking, tears streaming down my face. I wanted to leave, but my purse was still at the table. When I came back, Lindsay looked at me and rolled her eyes. "Don't tell me you're crying over that. It was just a joke. A joke about my miscarriages?" She shrugged. "You need to lighten up. You've been so serious ever since you started the whole baby thing." The whole baby thing. Like 3 years of trauma was a hobby I'd picked up. I grabbed my purse. "I need to go." Lindsay grabbed my arm. "You're being dramatic. Sit down. Let go of me." She didn't. I said let go. Her friends were staring now. One of them quietly said, "Lindsay, maybe you should." Lindsay finally released my arm. "Fine, leave. But you're overreacting and everyone here knows it." I drove home sobbing so hard I had to pull over twice. My husband found me on the couch hyperventilating. When I told him what happened, his face went from concern to furious. She said, "What?" I showed him the text she'd sent while I was driving. It said, "You embarrassed me in front of my friends." Real mature. He took my phone, typed something back, hit send. "What did you say?" He showed me. "Making jokes about miscarriages isn't funny. You owe my wife an apology." Her response came instantly. "She needs to grow thicker skin. I've been nothing but supportive through all her drama." Drama. She called losing 2 babies drama. The next morning, I got a call from Lindsay's sister. She was crying. "What did you say to Lindsay? She's devastated." I blinked. "Excuse me?" "She told me you attacked her at brunch. Said horrible things about her weight. Made her cry in front of everyone." "That's not what happened." "She said you've been jealous of her promotion and took it out on her." I was shaking again. "She made a joke about my miscarriages." Long pause. "She what?" I told her exactly what Lindsay said, word for word. The sister went completely silent. Finally, she spoke. "Lindsay told me you were struggling with infertility, but she left out that part because it makes her look bad." "I'm so sorry. I had no idea. That's disgusting." The sister hung up. 3 hours later, my phone exploded. Lindsay had posted on Instagram a long paragraph about toxic friends who abandon you when you need them most, about being attacked for making an innocent comment, about learning who your real friends are. She didn't mention the miscarriage joke. Mutual friends started texting me. "What happened? Why is Lindsay so upset? Are you okay?" I typed out the truth and sent it to everyone who asked. Then I posted my own response. No dramatic paragraph, just one sentence. "Ask Lindsay what her joke about my miscarriages was. I'll wait." Within an hour, people started commenting on her post. "What joke? What did you say?" Lindsay deleted everything. The next day, her sister called me again. "Lindsay's been calling everyone trying to get ahead of this. She's telling people you made up the miscarriage comment." I didn't make it up. I know. I talked to one of the girls who was at brunch. She confirmed everything. Lindsay finally texted me that night. "I'm sorry if you took my comment the wrong way. Can we move past this?" If I took it the wrong way, I didn't respond. 2 weeks later, I'm still pregnant, still cautiously hopeful, still healing. Lindsay's been blocked on everything. Her sister sends me updates sometimes. Apparently, Lindsay lost 3 friendships over this. People don't want to be close to someone who jokes about dead babies. My husband asked if I felt bad about how things ended. I looked at him and said, "She made a joke about our children who never got to live." He nodded slowly. "No," I said. "I don't feel bad at all."